Back in the good old days of this particular series, there was a location called Koopa's Fortress, a rundown shithole stolen by the Koopa Bros, a TMNT ripoff with a great soundtrack, who imprisoned the Bob-ombs who worked there because they kept blowing crap up. 12 years later, the series gives us a Goomba's Fortress, which is the same thing, except a whole lot stupider because the Goombas do not have a leadership for any of this to make any sense. Hell, it's so intact and well kept that it's beyond the realm of possibility, since no one in the castle is doing anything to actually upkeep it. The whole thing should be falling apart, yet has perfect puzzles in place. At the top of the food chain is the Megasparkle Goomba, which is the Royal Sticker Goomba fusing his body with a bunch of regular Goombas. Now, unlike other bosses later in this game, you can actually defeat the Megasparkle Goomba using regular combat and not figuring out the puzzle, because it's not exactly obvious and the Megasparkle has under 100 HP. Now, the problem with all of these boss fights in Sticker Star is that they are puzzle fights with shadow weaknesses, and the big difference between this and, let's say, the Vamp fight from MGS4 is that the puzzle is shown to the player after they can get the solution. So let's say that you happen to have used the fan sticker before the Megasparkle fight and didn't go back to get a copy of it. Then you happen to be shit out of luck and you'll probably have to kill yourself if you didn't retain any mushrooms, because the Megasparkle can still beat the hell out of you if you don't beat it to the punch with the puzzle solution. So basically, you're expected to carry around all the solutions in this game to solve puzzles that may or may not exist sometime in the future. So Sticker Star ends up being a puzzle game going in the opposite direction. Like I said, it's not impossible to defeat the Megasparkle without blowing it apart with a fan, and it's not like that thing is told to the player to do in the first place. Again, Intelligent, ironically, has no idea how to puzzle with this game, so it's hard to solve a puzzle you don't know is there in the first place. It's not rewarding to defeat this boss because you either grit through the entire thing using half your stickers and healing powers, or you beat it in 5 seconds because you found and solved the puzzle. Plus, the Megasparkle Goomba is not an interesting enough character to give a shit about, unlike a lot of bosses in other Paper Mario games who had a couple actually build the entire level around the main boss. But that can't happen here since the Megasparkle Goomba is driven literally insane from the granted power of the royal sticker. Therefore, there's no leadership in this whole fortress to have anything make sense because the Goombas aren't smart enough to do it themselves, and the leader doesn't have the capacity to lead. And to remember that this is the same company who built the tragic plot of Super Paper Mario is what makes these lapses so catastrophic. They can do better than this bullshit.